Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. Maria here. It has been a busy day already for a Monday. I had a bit of a challenge last night. My camera didn't want to work after I got done with Gemini, so I had to finish Taurus up right after I got to the gym today, and then now I'm getting Aries done, getting some work done at home. So thank you for your patience. I'm going to move this up just a hair. Oh, okay. So this reading is for Aries. We're reading it for Aries midweek. I have two oracle decks. I'm using one called Heart's Hidden Secrets. Tell me about Aries mid-May. Whew, Aries. Okay, two more for Aries, and I'm going to use What's the Tea for the oracles. Tell me about Aries mid-month, mid-May. Aries. Aries. There we go. Ooh. I'm just going to take a couple of these. So there's three extra ones. I have sorrow, running, and conflicted being your overflow for energy. I have breaking point, family, confessions, silence, and mistakes. Wah, wah, wah. We are just finishing up, as you know, a retrograde. We just actually are completed with this retrograde, this past retrograde. And as you know, those that did not come through and clean up some karmic past, you might be struggling with the residue. I don't know what else to say. Of them now coming in, right? And trying to make it right. So Aries, I don't know who this message is for, but there is there is such a sense of regret, remorse. Anger. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know who I'm reading for. Give me three more for Aries, please. Mid-May. Mid-May. Aries. One more, and then I'm going to pull three. I cannot make this up. Okay. Too busy winning. So right off the bat, I'm going to just keep this as curt as I can, Aries, as I think there's some struggling here. There's a breaking point. So whoever you're dealing with, I feel you're kind of getting over. They are copying your work. And again, take this as it resonates. You might be dealing with an Aries you work with. This might be, I don't know what it is, Aries. There is a sense that when I have a reading like this, it's like a group effort. Somebody, like I feel somebody called somebody else out because somebody's copying somebody's work. I don't know whose energy it is. And somebody's been called to the carpet on it. And it's almost like that doppelgänger comment I made weeks and weeks ago. It's very similar to that. If somebody's trying to pretend to be you or mirroring you or stealing from you, they look like you, act like you, dress like you. You either have a post or something positive that you've put up. Maybe you're a creative designer or you're an artist of some form, whether it be content artist like this, or whether it be like a feel-good, spiritual, zen, upbeat, kind of cheerleading, positive affirmation, whatever kind of vibe it is. Nothing there is wrong with anything that I'm saying. I see it in my head. I wish I just had a larger vocabulary at this point. I feel like you were at your breaking point. You confronted somebody and either you said something to somebody else or you said something directly to this person and you were like done. So this is, you're kind of over it. That feeding off you. And again, this might be a work situation. I think that breaking point is kind of like, I can't do my work and carry you at the same time. That's kind of the vibe. Like, quit telling people you did this when you didn't have anything to do with this. You could be in a work situation. Like I worked in healthcare and I kind of get a vibe of that. Not necessarily, because there's not a lot you can copy from in the healthcare industry. Like each individual is the author of their own document. So if I'm a clinician and I treat a patient, I'm documenting on my own chart. But this might be behind the scenes, and it's like a creative scene. So if this was a programming, this is like graphic arts or creative, I think it has something to do, A, with the computer, B, it's in the creative zone, and it's contractual and it's a group effort. That I do know. It's not independent, of course. And if you are an independent artist and you're putting things out on the internet, you're finding somebody's copying and pasting your stuff and using it as their own, which is infringement. You know, go to jail, lose your license. It's liable. That's why you have LLC and all the rights to protect it, i.e. That's why we get licensed. So I think you know this, Aries, and I think that you are calling people out on their infringement of your creative entitlement. Just saying. Right next to that, I have family and played out. So if this isn't a work situation, which I feel like for a handful of you this is, like maybe, just taking a guess, like maybe 15-20%, there's a lot of you too that are struggling. I shouldn't say struggling, well, maybe struggling with holding your mouth, your words inside your mouth. You're upset because I feel like you have somebody trying to copy you in the social arena too. So that's kind of the vibe I get. Is several, and that's, you know, flattery is the highest sense of flattery is, you know, copying your image. I get a lot of heat about, what's her name? Kris Jenner and her haircut, which is why I wear a hat. Just kidding. I just do my videos after I go to the gym. So it's like, yeah, this is, you get stuck with this on certain days. Long story short, this person, whoever this is, your ex's new person or past person, somebody's super jealous of your looks. They want to copy it. They want to copy your dress. They want to copy your style. They want to copy what comes out of your mouth. They want to sound like you. They want to look like you. They want to act like you. It's a little overwhelming. I believe for even your ex, you know, is that they're walking around with a doppelganger of the person that they're not even with anymore. It's kind of weird. So it's played out, and this is kind of like you getting frustrated. And that's, I don't know if they want to copy your I want to say your title in the family, but I do feel there is such a sense of insecurity. This person is willing to act, dress, look like, mimic, mirror, whatever you want to say, everything, embody. I feel like in tarot, I hear a lot of people say they're stealing your energy, or they're trying to replace or I don't know if you can actually do that. I don't know. Never tried. I don't think I want anybody else's energy. I have enough going on in my own little world. But I feel like that's kind of the vibe, is I'm not happy with me, so I want to be more like them. So I'm going to image print or print, you know, their image onto me. I want to be like that. It's just kind of weird stuff. But you're dealing with that. If not, congratulations, and go on to the next reader. If you are and this resonates, you're realizing, you may not even know this is going on, quite frankly. I feel like this person, your ex, I don't want to say it's your ex. I don't know why. Or maybe it's your current boo's ex. Maybe that's it. She's trying or he's trying to mimic you, to compete with you. I don't know. Somebody's going to come in and have a conversation with you. They're going to provide some confession. They're going to come forward with a confession. They're going to unveil, come clean, give you some messages. I think this is an effort to restore the past, an effort to repair the past and restore the friendship. I also feel like I have an ain't shit card, so I feel like that's the doppelganger's response, is like, whenever I see the ain't shit, it's like, oh, I ain't worried about that. And then internally, they're freaking losing it. But this is the vibe I get, is you're human. I think that you were attached to at one point is going to come in and provide confession. And the person that they shared, that they're currently sharing space with, they're sharing that they're going to come and do this. They're going to share with them, hey, I got to go make amends to this person. And this person's like, oh, I ain't worried about it. She got nothing on me, or he got nothing on me. But they're inside, they're freaking out. They're freaking out. As a result, coming forward is I have silence. And I always think this is funny. I'm from South Dakota, okay, originally. So we hunt, we fish, you know. Well, I didn't. I fished, but I didn't hunt. But I have cock blocking. Anytime I see that, I'm like, is that an eagle? Because that is, yeah. There's no chicken. And that's, anyway, a rooster. That's really what a cock is. keep the comments to yourself. I know what this means, but I just think that it's an interesting picture. So I just needed a sense of break in the energy here because it was kind of getting intense here for a second. So pause for dramatic reflection. This silence and this cock blocking is really, you're not talking to this person I think it is your ex. This ex that you had isn't interested, I believe, I'm just going to keep it real, you're not talking to them. You're not talking to your ex. And quite honestly, if your ex is still with the doppelganger, which I don't think they are, I think your ex is single. But if they were dealing with somebody who is super jealous and envious of you and how you look and all the success you have and how creative you are, and they're trying to steal your energy and imitate you and pretty much try to be you, I don't know what else to say, your ex isn't even interested in that person. I think there's silence between you and your ex, and there's silence between your ex and the doppelganger. I don't, just take it as it resonates. But this is the energy. The doppelganger is trying to create some sort of blockage. They think that you are still with or repeating a cycle with your ex. Now take it as it resonates. Several of you might be. I don't think so. I think I'm getting a vibe of singlehood here. Your ex may hear from the doppelganger, who's going to also come in and give confessions and try to break the silence and own some mistakes they made, as well as your ex is going to come back and make amends to you. Okay, so here's the image I have. I'll just tell you what I'm seeing, and forgive me. I love you all. You have no idea. Aries, you guys are sharp. You are sharp as sharp can be. You see a lot. You're very strategic. Very strategic. So you're usually a step or two ahead of the general public. This person and your ex, whoever this doppelganger who wants to act like you, dress like you, whoever this person is, I believe is trying to break the silence and go to your ex to try to repair the damage that is created if they're not with them. If they're with them, it's not going well. Clearly not going well. This energy is dark, it's gray, it's stormy, it's fighting, it's a sense of she wants to get away from this person. Whoever. They're at a breaking point, remember? And they just don't want to be a part of this anymore. They want to break up this played out, the family scene. The family scene is played out. We went over that. They don't want anything to do with this anymore. They're tired. They want to move forward. So I believe if your ex is not with the doppelganger is going to rush in and have a conversation, more like a confrontation. It's almost aggressive with your ex, and confront them, and say, I haven't heard from you, what's going on, etc. Because I believe that they think that you're reconciled with your ex. Now, as a result, I'm sorry, don't hate me, don't kill the messenger. I believe that your ex is going to come back to you. It's going to be an epiphany because your doppelganger is going to come clean with the crap that they've done in trying to be like you, act like you, steal your stuff, stalk your social media, steal from you, ideas from you, creativity from you, especially if they also have a creative platform. There's a lot of that happening here, and they're just going to come back and they're going to say, I did all this because I was jealous and I was competing with this person. And it's really an effort and an attempt to get back with your ex. Here's the irony. This whole energy here is your ex is going to have an epiphany from this accidental, this attempt at reconciliation. During this conversation, I believe it escalates, and when your doppelganger starts disclosing all the things that she's jealous or he's jealous of that made this person insecure, your ex is going to have an epiphany and say, you're absolutely right, and come in and want to have a chat with you. They're going to reject, I'm kidding, Not even kidding, because that is I mean, like every single, I'm serious, like every single part of my body is like on fire and freezing at the same time, which is a pretty good indicator that I'm pretty spot on, I feel. This person is rejecting the doppelganger, and after they said, I made some mistakes. And they're going to be honest with them, because I feel like your ex already knows of the effery that went behind the scenes, that they tried to smear you. They tried to sabotage your relationship when you were with your ex. I feel like your ex maybe made a bad decision and went with this other person, this doppelganger, quite honestly, because they're low-hanging fruit. They don't really have to change or work hard to hook up with them, and they're miserable. They're miserable, but they have too much of an ego to come back and talk to you about it, Aries, and say, hey, you know what, I made the wrong decision. Guess what? They are now coming in, and I feel going to have this conversation with you. That's a lot of energy. I'm still on the base. I haven't even pulled a tarot card, but I am telling you, it's a lot. It's a lot. These vibes are pretty strong. There isn't a whole, I don't think any conversation between you and your ex, Aries. These confessions, I also think that this, I don't know what energy it is, so I just keep saying doppelganger. It's a fun word. It is. It's a fun word. Kind of like cock blocking. I don't, so wrong. I need to make my own tarot card set, because I put a chicken on it, or actually a rooster. So wrong. So tell me about this confession, Spirit, for Aries. Yeah, third parties. There was a third party with the doppelganger. So here's the irony as well, is maybe, Aries, you got cheated on. I hate using that language, but your ex made a decision. I feel this ex of yours, yeah, death card, got manipulated and conned, tempted, sexually, seduced by this third party to leave you, and they did, unbeknownst to you. You just felt them pull back. Yeah, I have a third party with the Lover's card. They're going to come in and have a conversation with you about it. It's a Page of Swords. It's going to be honest. I have a Magician along with the Eight of Swords, and I have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Cannot make this up. Can't make this up. So, first and foremost, these three tell me, Aries, your doppelganger is going to rush in to have the conversation with your person, your ex-person. Your ex-person is then going to have an epiphany and come in and talk to you about the real truth. They made a mistake. They made a wrong decision. They felt you and them were kind of blasé. They were tempted by the doppelganger. Very easy, I suppose, if I feel under the influence. That's kind of the vibe I get off the Three of Cups. So they did. And then as you finding out, all hell broke loose. You two broke it off. And now they're wanting to come in. They're full of anxiety, but they have zero interest, in getting back together with this doppelganger, this inverted Queen of Wands. The inverted Queen of Wands is vicious. The upright Queen of Wands is my VP of marketing and business. On point, got a game strategy, working it out. She's playing chess on a daily basis. She's hustling, she's making money, she's making accounts, she's making contacts, networking. She's got her game on point. In the reverse, 6-year-old sucking her thumb, throwing the spoon at the wall, screaming at everybody that her life sucks and it's everybody's fault. That's the Queen of Wands in reverse, kind of a vicious biatch. So as a result, I think your ex is like, yeah, I screwed that way up to the left and to the right. It's the Death card. Six of Cups, the nostalgia coming in and totally anticipating arguing with you, waiting and not even mad about it. Like, I need to be straight up with this effery and this conflict that I created. I think they're going to tell you some hard truths, Aries. They're going to say, I had no idea when they did. I'm going to be real with you. They're going to try to minimize their accountability. Don't believe a word they're saying. They knew everything because they pillow talked about it. This vibe I get, I can see them in my head chatting about you, kind of giggling. But I don't think your ex knew to the depth of the effery that occurred online, stealing your things, I hear like not just creativity, but falsifying your information, like trying to be you in such a way, maybe taking your ID, maybe submitting a credit card application with your name. Like somehow your ex found out. That's the only way this escalated, is your ex found out about the effery that the doppelganger was doing to you, and they broke it off. And this is the doppelganger's come back to try to get your ex back, and it falls straight on the floor on a face. And this person trying to resalvage this relationship triggers a feeling of, what the hell am I doing with the doppelganger when I can have the authentic? I can have the real deal. I don't know if you want this person back. They sure as shit want you back. Look at this. Look at this. I can't even begin. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? If I am not your favorite reader, I don't know what's wrong with you. Aries, I got the 4 of Cups with the Hangman or the Hermit. I also have a Hangman here, sitting in a minute of going, what the hell am I doing? What did I do? I turned away the authentic and I chose the dollar store version. I have in the Chariot, they're in their car coming to you to have this conversation. They see that you are the star, the wish is fulfilled. They want their 10 of Pentacles by offering you this Ace of Wands right here. If that isn't enough, I have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. This is a brand new beginning of love and commitment, long-standing. They don't want to lose what has been invested. It was a good relationship, I feel. And they want to rush in and have this conversation. And it's passionate, it's loving, it's kind, it's got a lot of energy. It's not about security. They don't want your money. They do want, absolutely, your physique. They do want that. Yep. I'm going to need a shower after this reading. But I have the 9 of Wands right here, along with the 5 of Pentacles, followed by the 6 of Pentacles, followed by the 8 of Wands, followed by the 4 of Pentacles, followed by Justice, followed by the 10 of Wands, and then Judgment. So yeah, there's a lot happening here. They, just on the bottom is the Judgment card, and the Justice card is, I believe, this is a long-standing needed reconciliation, and you have 2 major arcanas. Regardless if you want the person back, it doesn't matter. There's just reconciliation. It doesn't mean you have to restore the relationship to the level it was left at. You might already be in another relationship. I don't know. I feel like you had a great sense of love for this person, or you want to have 2 major arcanas jumping in trying to fix this thing. This would be like a 2 of Cups, it'd be like let's go grab a Starbucks drink. This is a significant fingerprint on your timeline. Seriously, this person was meant to be in your energy for a while to teach you, and you to teach them how to love, how to heal, how to elevate, and it got interrupted. I have a 4 of Pentacles where they did pull back. They were conservative with their love, and you just kind of blah. You hit this blah hump in your relationship, and it's like a 7-year itch kind of vibe. And right after that, I have the 6 of Pentacles. So they're going from the 4 to the 6. So the 5 is the moderate, right? 5 is a little bit above moderate, because most of you can get independently is 9, and 10 is a couple. And historically, they were giving you 4, less than what you were giving, and now they're over giving at 6. That's what Spirit's saying. They're rushing in right here. 8 of Wands, and it could be a lot of text. It could be a physical, just getting in your car. I don't even see text. I see them having the conversation with the doppelganger, getting in the car, coming over, or jumping on the train, or getting on a plane, or whatever. They just make a decision. I got to go make this right now. I had no idea that this was going down. And I hear like, what must they think of me? This person, you, meaning you must know I don't have anything to do with whatever went down. I had no idea. Which is kind of true. Keeping it real. They had some idea. I don't think they knew the extent of damage that occurred. I have the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles also dropping this burden, this mental anguish, this outside chaos. And again, Wands are like chaos and turmoil, and outside, swords are in, Wands are out. And this is chaos and challenges outside, just dropping them and walking away. And they're going to address it with you, and they're going to have that FOMO, fear of missing out, the leaving. They want to heal this. They don't want you to move forward. They want to have a commitment. They're willing to address the their concerns and their being defensive and being guarded, they're willing to do it, but they are showing up as an upright emperor with an ace of swords. That's a lot. That is a lot. If this resonated at all, would love to have you reach out to me if you want more deets on your specific reading. I'm reading for, I don't know, a couple hundred people, maybe 7. But if you want your own, if you want your own personal reading, feel free to reach out to me at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com, and we can get something scheduled this week if you're interested. If you are interested in a free personal reading, please, please, please. 1, please subscribe to the channel. Doesn't count unless you're subscribed. 2, please use a real username. It is really hard to put user ABC LMNOP 1,000,006 @ exclamation point asterisk etc. Please don't do that. It's hard to copy and paste. Just kind of give you an idea. I'm giving 5 free reads out, pulling the names out June 10th-ish. This is Friday. These are all the names Friday. And then I have another list over here for Saturday and Sunday, Mother's Day, and then today. So and then 1 free or 1 entry per user. So subscribe, check. Name in the comment, check. And then that you want a free reading, please and thank you. And then you're gonna go in the drawing. Lastly is hit that little notification bell, please and thank you as well. It'll tell you when I upload new stuff. You are number 29 this week, Aries. I am insightful. You're going to sit and listen to this person talk to you at some point if they have the cojones to come out and have a conversation with you, if they take that move. And it says, you are highly intuitive. You sure are. And creative. Your mind thinks in pictures, and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky, a powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. I am insightful. I think this goes right back to whatever the hell you're creating is extremely successful. And you know what? The cool thing about this, so whenever you see that that number 29 combination of a 2 and 9, 2929, a 99, 22, 22, 99, whatever. But whenever I see this card, the creativity, and especially when you got somebody trying to be you, act like you, steal your things, take your, pretty much plagiarize your entire life. The first thing I think of is your spirit team is going to hold and protect you. And that's the feeling I have, is you are safeguarded and protected around, like bubble wrap, super tight. Nobody can break in and hurt you. You are protected. The second that this is resolved, it's like you're going to explode in massive growth. So just remember your little tarot readers here when you do hit that, and just give me a like and say, yeah, it did happen. Like lottery level. This is pretty impressive stuff. Like you've just begun to create. So love and light to you, Aries. And until Wednesday, midweek pulse, take care.